What is the sequence to renovate my BTO premium flat?
Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the sequence of renovation works for a BTO premium flat. Why not hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you won't miss out on future content for your renovation journey. Well, it's free after all. So renovation works is usually a long and grueling period for homeowners prior to moving in. So this is just my generic sequence and it may deviate from your actual sequence due to other works not specified here. And for some of you who may want to skip the interior designers and you want to run your whole project on your own, I'm sure this will help you. So what is the sequence of renovating a BTO premium flat? Assuming that you have actually opted everything in, meaning the doors, the flooring, as well as the wall in between the kitchen and dining area. Okay, first and foremost, you will want to hack away the walls if you are actually planning to do any form of half wall for the study or kitchen area. Okay, by typically cutting away the partition walls. Okay, since HDB currently no longer construct concrete walls for newer flats, and definitely I don't mean hacking away existing floor tiles for the kitchen or bathroom lah. Okay, so second will be masonry work, which in this case we are actually talking about kitchen cabinet or washing machine bases, okay, as well as the shower curbs. Followed by the next works would be electrical works, and we are talking about wiring only. Please do plan well if you need to have additional power sockets or lighting points, especially if you are doing ceiling works. Okay, and do take note especially for the TV console area, because that's the place where you have most devices that's going to be connected. Do also consider the points for smart home implementation if you're doing that over at this portion before the works begins. Okay, next will be for aircon works, and we are talking about piping only. So remember to request for 2 visits when you're actually purchasing your aircon. Why so? Because 2 visits is to allow for more hygiene purpose. You won't want your aircon to be filled with dust, right? Also, this will not allow the workers to use your air conditioner while they are at work. Well, some will say, yeah, they will wrap up the aircon units when they are done. Okay, but that will not deter the workers to remove the plastic sheets, turn it on and turn it off, then cover it back with plastic sheet again, right? So in order to avoid this kind of dispute, we would rather have it installed later for the units itself. Okay, so after aircon works would be water piping works. Okay, and we are talking about piping only. Why? Because this will be required if let's say you are actually shifting the kitchen sink or washing machine point for some reason, usually for feng shui. Okay, once done already, will be followed by gas piping works, and of course piping only. Okay, this will be required if you need to shift like the kitchen cooker, not say shift lah, but basically to move it to the point where your kitchen cooker is. Alright, then we will have ceiling works if you are doing any. Okay, so if you are doing a half wall for kitchen or the study area, right, the workers in this category will be in charge of making good the partition after you have actually cut it off earlier. Okay, next will be for painting works. I'm sure you have confirmed the colors already. Okay, but anyways, you should confirm it, because once painted, right, there will be no turning back. And other than forking out more money to change the color, you cannot do anything else. Okay, so followed by after the painting works, right, we will be doing the first clearance of debris, because by now there will be a lot of debris lying around in the middle of the living room or dining room. So it will be a good time to clear it. Then we will proceed with the first wash, which of course having the unit washed in the middle of the project is highly encouraged, because you won't want dust under the carpentry which is set to be installed on the next step, right? Okay, so next step would be carpentry works, and it's pretty straightforward. The prefabricated carpentry will arrive at your unit and be installed. You may want to be around on this day, especially on the first day on the delivery. because so that you can ensure that they are actually using the right colored laminates that you have chosen. Okay, so after that we will continue with the electrical works. Okay, and this time round would be for the accessory installation already. Be sure that the electrical accessories are delivered prior, and usually I would schedule for them to deliver on the first day of the carpentry installation, since I'm there anyway to ensure the color of the carpentry, right? Yeah, followed by that, installation of the kitchen cabinet worktop. So in this case, we will be looking at solid surface, granite, or quartz worktop. Okay, there are other materials outside that you can use as a worktop, but we just focus saying these three for now. So this requires the kitchen bottom cabinet to be ready before measurement can be taken and fabricated, and the lead time for fabrication is roughly about 7 to 10 days. Alright, so once done, plumbing works can come in for the accessory installation. So similar to the electrical accessories, right? Be sure the accessories are actually delivered prior, which of course I will also schedule it on the day where I actually check the carpentry delivery, so it can come together with the electrical accessories lah. Okay, so after that we will want to actually install the curtain tracks if you are using curtains, because I will usually schedule this right here so that I can minimize the dust created after the final wash, because some curtain vendors, they will want to save the additional trip down to your unit by installing both the tracks and the curtains at the same time. And of course, by doing so, there will be dust again from drilling, right? You won't want so much more dust when you are about to move in. Am I right to say that? Yeah, so after which we will be doing the installation of air conditioning unit. Okay, the second trip now is to install the aircon unit, which includes of the compressor as well as the fan coil, also known as the blower. Okay, then we will install the kitchen cabinet backsplash. Okay, so or include any form of glass works as well. Why? Because typically most people would choose glass backing over other materials as the backing for the kitchen. So this can come along with the rest of the glass work like shower screen. Yeah, so since it's glass, putting this step at the very end is also essential to prevent breakages and cause delay in the project. So after this, we can actually clear all the debris, which is the second clearance of debris now. All debris and rubbish, right, must be cleared away at this step, and must ensure that no one else litters the place with debris anymore, because there wouldn't be anyone coming to clear the rubbish other than yourself. Okay, so next will be installation of window blinds. If let's say you're using window blind, so you just skip the earlier part about the curtains track. Now we just talk about blinds because only one visit is required, and same thing, do this before the final wash, and of course it has to be done after all the major works have been done. So after the window blinds are installed, you will come to the final wash. So final wash, right, do not expect the unit to be spec and clean. You may expect 80 to 90% cleanliness from the final wash only. So there will be some form of cleaning required to be done on your own. Next will be for the paint touch up. So final painting to touch up the soiled areas or damaged areas during the course of work earlier. Okay, and once this is done, the unit is ready for handover. Then followed by handover. Yay, it's time to move in. Home sweet home. Alright, but of course over here I did not include the service yard windows, so I will be sharing with you certain things over here on when you can actually do so. So for the service yard window, okay, you can actually install it at any point from step 1 to step 7 before the painting works. The key thing is before painting works. And then the window grills on the other hand, right, it should not come together with the service yard window lah. No doubt it's the same vendor. Alright, so you should be getting the windows grill in before the installation of curtain tracks. Okay, so you just take note of this point. If you choose to overlay with vinyl flooring, this is actually quite common nowadays to have people overlaying the floor with vinyl tiles. So you may want to get them to come in after the first wash before the carpentry, so that there will be vinyl flooring before your carpentry. But do take note to inform the carpenters to cater to the thickness of the vinyl flooring during measurement, because when you are actually looking at vinyl floor tiles, right, they will already inform you on the thickness like 3mm, 4mm, 5mm, or even 8mm. So you just need to tell the carpenters to offset the vinyl flooring thickness. Okay, and not forgetting also, you need to prepare corrugated cardboards, okay, or ensure that your project coordinator has corrugated cardboards to protect the vinyl flooring after it has been laid after the first wash. Why? Because vinyl flooring is again very fragile. Okay, it's not as rosy as what they mentioned that is very scratch resistant, because it's ultimately still made up of rubber. Alright, so be sure to have it protected, else you have trouble to have the project delayed again, where the vendor from the vinyl flooring have to come in to probably replace the entire tile for that area. Yeah, so with that, this is the sequence of renovation for a premium BTO flat, assuming that you have opted everything in from HDB. So hope this would actually help you as a guideline, as a skeleton of the sequence, so that you can actually follow along with your contractor, your ID. Okay, so with that, do subscribe to this channel. Alright, it will definitely help me in creating more contents to help you with your renovation journey. Yes, and be sure to turn on the notification button. Cheers.